Hey everybody, today has been a very long, stressful, and emotional day. My mom's liver is getting a lot worse. For anybody who knows medical stuff, her bilirubin's up to 37, which is getting to the desperate need of a transplant. Last week, she's in a pre-liver transplant program in Northwestern. She has been for 3 years. She goes, for the first year she went every 3 months, did all the tests they wanted. The last 2 years she's gone every 6 months. Never missed anything. So they know she was a person who really would want, she's not a neglectful person. I don't even know how I want to word it, but last week she still had infection, and Northwestern said she couldn't be a candidate because they just can't transplant a person that has infection in their body, because more than likely the liver will reject. Infection's gone. So at the beginning of the week, our doctors here started calling Northwestern again to ask them to reconsider. This morning, I'll call him Dr. Chuck. His name's Chuck, and he has a really long last name, so we all call him Dr. Chuck. He was the CCU doctor on call this week, and this morning he told us, I talked to Northwestern this morning, and they're going to think about it and call back and tell us their decision. So we waited, because if they said no, she would have died within the next week or two. Her liver would have just failed. So we waited, and at 7 o'clock they called and said they have a bed for her. So right now she is on her way to Chicago, to Northwestern in downtown. They called about an hour ago. It's 10:50 right now. We got home, had a bite to eat, made a lot of phone calls because we wanted to tell people what was going on so they didn't go up to the hospital. The hospital said we'll call you when they get on their way. They called, said they got her all ready, and they remembered her glasses because we were driving home. I'm like, Dad, you need to call him and tell him not to lose her glasses because she'll need her glasses. Because if I was in the position she was and I was laying in a bed and her vision is about like mine, sucky, I would so want some glasses on at some point so I could see what the hell's going on. It would drive me crazy to see blurry everything, honestly. I can't even stand it when I get my hair done. I'm like, can I put my glasses on yet? So, and the nurse is like, we have her glasses, what she called. And the nurse told my dad just to get a good night's sleep and go over in the morning, because tonight they're just going to get her in and get her settled, get some evaluations done on her, see what's happening. But if all goes well, maybe she'll get a liver in the next few days. But when they said yes, we were all like, at least it's something. And my dad said, even if something happens and she passes away in Chicago, at least he knows they've tried everything they possibly can. But those doctors in Chicago must see something that make them think she might be a worthy candidate. She's healing so well in all her other things. Her wound is good, her heart is good, her lungs are doing a lot better. They had her up again today and put her in a chair, and they moved her legs around, and it's just this liver, and the kidney's not functioning because of the liver. But at least they said yes. That was the best word we had heard in ages. I'm so glad they reconsidered. So, my dad's gonna go alone. I just can't handle it. I don't think I'd be able to get around very well in a place that big. I would be overwhelmed, and I would be no good to my dad. Plus, I gotta stay here and watch out for the animals in the house. Grandma's not gonna go. She's at her limit right now, and she's lost quite a bit of weight. When things like this happen, she stops eating. None of us have really been eating that much. Why doesn't it happen to me? But we have neighbors, not neighbors. We have cousins in Evergreen Park, which is like one of the first suburbs right outside of Chicago. I think they live about 20 minutes from downtown. They're gonna go to the hospital. Matter of fact, my cousin Don, he looks like Mr. Rogers for one, and he had a heart attack a few years ago, and he worked downtown, and he sat down on the curb because he didn't feel good right outside of this hospital where my mom's gonna be, and they ended up taking him into the hospital, so he's very aware of what that hospital's like. So that's what's going down, people. I have tomorrow off. Thursday I will work. I will need to work to get my mind to do something else besides worry, and I don't have to be at the hospital in St. Joe like I have been for the last... Today is day 15. 15 days straight at the hospital, anywhere from 8 to 10 hours a day. Except one day we were only there 4. Today was a 9-hour day. So my job pretty much has been hospital. No paycheck. I haven't been working. So I'm glad to be going back to work on Thursday. Although Grandma slipped me some money, and Dad's like, if you need money, you just get money out of the account. So needless to say, hopefully they can do something. So, she's young, 57, come on. That's something on her side right there. But I've been babbling for like over 8 minutes now. So now I think I'm going to go. I haven't talked to Tillman since all this has happened, and I'm sorry about that, Tillman. It's just been the time difference has screwed that up, and I've just been home and go to bed and up in hospital, and it's just been taxing. And my dad has kind of been an emotional wreck lately, so I've had to deal with Mom and him. So I have to be the one that's not an emotional wreck. Alright, I'm going now. I will talk at you all later, I'm sure. Bye.